Good morning, good morning, good morning. How y'all doing this morning? Go ahead and double tap on my screen real quick. Go ahead, double tap on my screen. How y'all doing this morning? Tap in, tap in, tap in. Come on in the room. I need to see if I can get me an ink pen real quick. How y'all doing this morning? Double tap on the screen. Slide on in. Slide on in. How y'all doing this morning? It's your favorite online motivational speaker, your favorite online life coach. It's your girl, Street Poet. Go ahead, double tap on that screen. I'm coming back. I just had to get me an ink pen if I can find one. All right, mechanical pencil is gonna be. How y'all doing this morning? How y'all doing this? Okay, y'all up. I know that's right. Y'all up and come on now. Y'all up and y'all ready for it this morning. Double tap on my screen. Good morning, good morning. How you doing, man? How everybody doing, man? Listen. Baby, y'all ain't tell me Philly, y'all didn't tell me y'all get down like that down. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't Philly, y'all ain't tell me y'all get down like that though. I just want to be real about something before I get into my live. Philly, ain't no way y'all went on there and sold that thing out like that. Y'all went, I'm telling you. I went on there, we on the video, and by the time I got off of the video, y'all had then sold out the event. I had to go back on there and put more tickets on the doggone thing. Y'all, we ain't got that much space. I told y'all that the space is limited. I looked on that, everybody inboxing me talking about sold out, sold out. Listen. Okay, Philly, that's what we gonna be doing then. That's how we gonna do it. I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? And that's a fact, man. Listen, y'all showed out. So right now we're adding more tickets. We only got 8 seats left. 8 seats left on the Eventbrite. Y'all know y'all really went on there and bought a lot of tickets yesterday when the people on Eventbrite then went on there and put on my page and they gonna say these tickets moving like hotcakes and then mark the event as popular. Then turn around and just put up a saying that say only a few tickets left. Y'all know y'all really was waiting on that link to drop because y'all showed out bad, Philly. Man, listen, I'm outside. Hello, somebody. Thank y'all so much, man. If you haven't got your ticket, I got 8 more left on that Eventbrite for Philly, Saturday, January the 27th. I need for y'all to get in the building on that. Y'all already know in 2 weeks, Houston, Texas, going to be December the 30th. I'm in Houston, Texas. 2 weeks from now. That's December the 30th. I'm in Houston, Texas. So make sure y'all go on the Eventbrite and get those as well. But man, the In the Room tour, listen, I ain't gonna even do it today. I got something that I'm gonna talk about. I got something I want to talk about today though. Oh, Philly showed out. You know what I mean? It ain't even January. They showed out real bad. Yeah, if you need tickets for Philly, you better go on that Eventbrite right now. Like you need to go to my website, LeroyHall.com, click the Philly, the blue flyer for Philly and get your tickets because it's only 8. Guys, after that 8 tickets are sold, I will not be adding any more tickets to that one only because of the capacity of the building, right? Remember I told you this is going to be an intimate setting. So after those 30 tickets or after those 8 tickets are sold, there won't be any more added. Yes, December the 30th, I'm going to be in Houston, Texas. Right, so yes, I will not. Talking about I got to be on there. Listen, you gotta go get those tickets. There's only 8 left. After that, it's a wrap. I can't add any more because we're gonna be at capacity already. You know what I mean? And then I got vendors that's signing up already, all of that. So I won't have any more spots. You know what I mean? So listen. That's just going to be that. So, yes, Philly, I got 8 more tickets left for Philly. The Eventbrite link is on my page, LeroyHall.com. Go on there and grab your seats real quick. And after that, it's a wrap, right? So, I got something I want to talk about this morning, though. I got something I want to talk about. What's going on, man? How y'all doing in Los Angeles? I see y'all. Come on, TikTok. I see y'all. Y'all are double tapping already. Y'all giving me love already. That's what I'm talking about. Gorgeous Glow then popped in. I know I'm going to have to get a bigger building. Gorgeous Glow then popped in already. They dropped me a badge this morning. Man, listen, I just want to say something as we're moving forward towards the end of this year. As we're, closing out this year. I just want to tell y'all something about life real quick. Number 4, I just got to say it like this right here. I need for y'all to understand something about life real quick. Let's just be real. Well, I need y'all to start keeping it P. That's it. Keeping it P, baby. Keeping it P. That's my title for the day. I had to jump on in. They already had 14K down here. We got to keep it P. We going to have to keep it P. I just need for you to double tap on the screen. The topic of the day is, baby, we're going to have to learn how to keep it P. It's a lot of us right now. We're not accepting things for what they really and truly are. And we don't understand the damage that we're doing to ourselves by trying to make people be what we want them to be. Make situations be what we want them to be. Make people behave the way that we want them to behave, show up in the way that we want them to show up. And I want you to understand that that's not your job. And the reason why you feel tired, you feel frustrated, you feel annoyed, and you feel drained the way that you do is because it's like you're doing what? You're babysitting grown adults. Yeah, I'm just wait. Double tap on the screen real quick. Yeah, what you say, Coach? She said that's absolutely correct. If you know for a fact that you've been babysitting grown adults, just do me a favor. Just say ouch and send a gift. Say ouch and send a badge, baby. If you sick and tired of babysitting grown adults, just say ouch and send a gift, or say ouch and send a badge. If you've been in these situations and you feel like you're having to tell the same adult the same thing over and over again, and you keep having to go back and have those same exact conversations over and over again, you constantly having to have that sit down. You constantly having to say this and say that, and it's like it's going in one ear and right back out the other. And you know, for baby, it's too much like babysitting. Hello, somebody. I'm tired of babysitting adults. I'm tired of having to handhold adults. I'm tired of having to tell the same adult the same exact thing over and over again. At one point or another, you're going to have to realize that if a person can sit in your face and understand exactly what it is that you're saying to them, and they don't make a change, that they can understand exactly what it is that you're saying to them, and they don't try to correct that behavior. If they can sit right there in your face, hold a conversation with you, and you express to them how you feel and how they're hurting you and how they're doing a certain thing, making you feel a negative way, and those people do not change that behavior, let's just accept the fact that they do not respect you. That's a note right there. Yeah, they don't respect you. They ain't got no respect for you. They ain't got no respect for you. And I know that that's gonna hurt. I know that it's gonna hurt. I know that's gonna hurt. That's gonna strike some folk a different type of way, because you know what I'm saying. A lot of us have already been saying, I'm not gonna let nobody disrespect me. But guess what? Every single time that you stay in that relationship with that individual that do not respect you, that do not honor you, then that's exactly what you're doing. Every single time that you stay in that relationship where they're talking to you like you ain't nobody, they talking to you crazy. Every single time that you put up with somebody being inconsistent in your life, every single time that you put up with somebody in and out your life like you got a revolving door attached to your backside, every single time that you make it okay for a person to behave a certain type of way in your life, then you're making it okay for that person to disrespect you. In that moment, you are self-sabotaging. That's a fact. Yeah. That's self-sabotaging right then and there. You know what I'm saying? But you stay connected to those people even though you know they don't love you. Even though you know they don't value you. Even though you don't know for a fact that they don't hear you. They don't respect the person that you are. And you stay connected to that person. The reason why they don't respect you is because they can see and feel that you don't respect yourself. They see that you're allowing them to treat you that type of way. They see that you're allowing them to talk to you that type of way. Excuse me. So as long as you allow them to treat you that way, that's also letting them know that, hey, look, she don't care about that. She don't mind that. She don't mind somebody yelling at her. She don't mind somebody overpowering her. She don't mind somebody doing this and doing that. It's about the patterns. You're allowing people to treat you a certain type of way. Yeah, you got to fix what's in you. Yeah, what we talking about today, you got to keep it P. We talking about keeping it P, keeping it P. What's keeping it P, baby? Well, number one, you got to keep it pushing. That's gonna be the first one right there. Number one P, the number one P is you're gonna have to keep it pushing. I'm gonna have to keep it pushing. We talking about keeping it P, baby. At one point or another, you're gonna have to understand that it's time for me to go hello somebody expeditiously. It's time for me to put one foot in the front of the other and put a little pressure. That's right. You're gonna have to keep it pushing. It's gonna be some people in your life that you're gonna still have to walk away from because of the way that they treat you, because of the way that they show up for you, because of the things that they do. Not because you don't love them, not because of that. And a lot of people like to throw that in there. Where if you love a person, you don't leave them, and if you love a person, then you will tolerate this, and if you love a person, you will go through that, and you will be their ride or die, and you will always do this and always do that. That's if you love a person. That's what they say, right? But okay, well, what happens if you love you? Can we talk about that? What happened? Yeah. What happens if you? She said, "Well, yep, just block somebody today." I know that's right. Block them, get them up out of there. What about you say that if I love a person, that I'll go through that. But what about if I love myself? Let's talk about if I love myself. Let's talk about self-love for a moment. Then, see, everybody want to talk about what it would be if I love somebody else, but nobody want to talk about what it will be if I love myself. If me loving you means that I always gotta make these sacrifices, that I always gotta be the person to be unhappy, that I always got to be the person that's going through hell, I always got to be the person that's giving up something, I always got to be the first person to reach out, I always got to be the first person to do. Y'all always want to talk about what loving a person is and what sacrifices that you got to make for loving a person, but you never want to talk about when you got to love yourself. Let's talk about when I got to love me though. Let's talk about that. What about when I got to love me, coach? Yeah, somebody just put that in the comment section. What about when I love me? What about when I love me, coach? Understand that because, yeah, we've been taught to give more than we receive. We've been taught that it's better to do that, to give more than you receive. We've been taught that we always supposed to give. And we spent our whole entire life giving and doing for other people, that we've been self-neglecting because that's what we've been taught. We've been taught to self-neglect. We've been taught to give somebody our last. We've been taught to bend over backwards for folk. We've been taught to do different things for people, but we have not been taught to do these same things for ourselves. Because, yeah, I'm about to dismantle every single thing that you thought that you knew. If you're ready to unlearn something, I'm about to unlearn it for you right now. Understand that you've been taught that it was better for you to give than to receive. It was better for you to pour into other people. It was better for you to do all of this, but nobody have taught you about when you love you. And nobody have taught you about when it come down to loving you. Because when you talk about how you gonna love you, come on somebody, this about to be good teaching. The reason why we ain't gonna talk about that is because when you start loving you, come on Dessa, when you start loving you, it's gonna change the way that you love me. Come on. That's a red ink pen note. They don't want you to learn how to love you, because the moment that you learn how to love you, come on, Divine Time, they don't want to talk about that, because what's going to happen is when you start loving you, then it's going to change the way that you love me. It's going to change the way that you show up for me. It's going to change the way that you give to me. It's going to change the way that you bend over backwards and make sacrifices for me if you ever tap into loving you. So they get offended when you start loving you. Friends say, my God, let's be real. They want you to love everybody but yourself. They want you to show up for everybody but yourself. They want you to give to everybody but yourself. They want you to clap loud for everybody but yourself. And the moment that you start loving yourself, they start saying you're arrogant. The moment that you start showing up, chin up, chest out, they start saying that you're cocky. The moment that you start loving yourself and pouring into yourself and making yourself a priority, they'll start saying that you're doing too much, that you're self-absorbed, that you think everything is about you, that you think the world revolves around you. You think that everything got something to do with you. That's what they'll start saying. They'll start bashing you for having a certain level of love and respect for yourself. But today we got to keep it P. You're going to have to keep it P. Baby, I'm about to keep it pushing all the way. Understand that. What I'm not going to do, baby, I ain't not about to self-sabotage and messing around with y'all folk. Understand that I'm not about to do that. And I'll self-sabotage if I continue to neglect myself. I'll self-sabotage if I continue to put people up front of me. I'll self-sabotage if I keep putting myself on the back burner. I'll self-sabotage if I continue to make excuses for my broken behavior. If I continue to operate out of that survival mode that I got all these broken teachings from. Understand that I gotta challenge myself to step out of my comfort zone. I got to challenge myself to step out of that place, you know what I'm saying, that I've been my whole entire life. I'm going to have to separate from some family members. I'm going to have to separate from some close friends. I'm going to have to step out and get a better job. I'm going to have to step out and go back to school. I'm going to have to do some things differently in my life if I want some things differently to come to my life. It's all going to start with me. Note number one is you got to stop investing in what's on you and start investing in what's in you. Y'all might as well take the note. What you say? Stop investing in what's on you. Baby, you're going to have to start investing in what's in you. Yeah. Okay, I'm waiting on y'all. Note number one. That's note number one right there. Come on now. Let's be real. You got to stop investing in what's on you, and you need to start investing in what's in you. Some people might have been looking at y'all crazy while y'all was jumping on that Philly trying to grab y'all tickets to get into the room with me in Philly. Some people might have been looking at y'all crazy. Like, y'all for real? Y'all going to buy event tickets? Y'all going over there to sit in the room with her? Y'all going over there to pray with her? Y'all going over there to do that? Are y'all seriously doing all of that right there? People might have been looking at you crazy. But what you got to understand, that what's in you is just as important, if not more important, than what's on the outside of you. People don't mind you going to stand in the line buying Jordans. They don't mind you buying your Birkin bags. They don't mind you showing up in a Rolls Royce. They don't mind you having to find the things in life so that you can make all the important reels all over the place. They look at that and they swear up and down that you're so successful. They swear up and down that you got all your ducks in the row. They swear up and down that you got it all together, not understanding that you're investing in what's on you. We see your Balenciagas, we see your Gucci, but in the inside, you are a disaster. A beautiful disaster. A well-dressed disaster. Mentally unstable. Don't know if you coming or going, but you look good. No self-worth, no real confidence. So you try to dress it up. No real self-esteem, so you think that the name brands will compensate for it. Come on, man. A beautiful disaster. At one point or another, you got to stop self-sabotaging because your concern is what's on you and not what's in you. Note number one is stop investing in what's on you and start investing in what's in you. Hello, somebody. As we go into 2024, as we go ahead and cross over the threshold of 2024, one of the challenges that I want to challenge you with, get in the room, baby. I don't care what seminar. I don't care what webinar. I don't care what empowerment conference. I don't care where you at. Get around some folk that you can learn from. Get around some folk that want to do more than take a couple of shots, that want to do more than make a couple of reels for Instagram or TikTok or Facebook. Get around some folk that you can pray with. Get around some folk that you can read with. Get around some folk that got something that they're willing to pour into your spirit that's going to help boost your self-esteem, help boost your confidence, to help you become self-aware, to help you become more disciplined in your own life. Get into the right rooms. Come on, let's be real. Everybody want to go to the party, but don't nobody want to pray. Let's be real. They get to feeling awkward when you start talking about prayer. They get to feeling awkward when you all of a sudden waking up and sending them a scripture for the day. They start to feel awkward when you start telling them, I don't want to hear about nobody's drama. I don't want to hear about what nobody got going on in their life. I got too much going on in my own. I got to sweep around my own front door. I got to handle the stuff that I got going on over here. I got some brokenness in my own life. I got hell breaking loose in my own life. I ain't got time, the energy, or the effort to be dealing with what nobody else got going on right now. I only to myself to be self-full right now. I got to fill up this cup. I got to take care of this cup. I got to heal this trauma. I got to lay these demons to rest before I can start stepping out there thinking that I can do something or be something to somebody else. It ain't on you. It's in you, baby. Come on now. Let's just be real. But a lot of times you got to understand how the enemy operates, right? Pay attention. You got to understand how the enemy operates. It's going to always make it look like the stuff that you don't have is going to be, that's fun. That's more fun out there. Yeah. It's more fun to be over on this side of the tracks. It's more fun to be in this type of environment. Yeah, I want to go to that type of concert, and I want to be in front of these type of people, and I want to be where the millionaires are, and I want to do this and I want to do that. Going to always make it seem as though that right there, that's going to be bigger and that's going to be better, because the enemy's job is to always make you feel like you have a deficit in your life. The enemy's job is always to make you feel like you have less than what you have. The enemy's job is always to keep you confused with the feeling of inadequacy, so you will find yourself competing and comparing with all types of different folk that ain't even competing or comparing with you. You got to understand that, and the reason why he do that is to keep you distracted. Got to keep you distracted, because number two is what? The more that you know, the more that you're going to grow. I got to keep you out of these environments where you're learning. I got to keep you out of these institutions where you're learning. I got to keep you off of these webinars where you're learning. I got to keep you in environments where you're being entertained. Okay, yeah, somebody gonna get mad. Hold on, I'm gonna wait. Send me some love up top on IG, man. Let me get a couple badges on IG. Yeah, some people caught it and some people don't. Some people, yeah, I'm gonna say it one more time for the folks in the back. I'm gonna wait on y'all to send me a couple badges. Let me get 5 badges up top. Thank y'all, I appreciate it. I see the gifts coming down on TikTok. Yeah, some of y'all got it and some people didn't. I thank you, Sharon. I see she said the waving hands. What you said, Coach? I said, yeah. You there's a difference in between an environment where you're being entertained and an environment where you're learning. The enemy want to keep you in environments where you're being entertained. You want to run to the concert. You want to pack out the concert. We're talking about thousands and thousands of people. You want to pack out anything that's going to be entertaining to you. But when it comes down to the environments where you're going to learn, well, then it's scarce right there. When it comes down to the environments where you're going to learn, where you're going to know your worth, where you're going to be in a position where you're healing from trauma, where you're laying demons to rest, in environments where you can grow and you can heal and you can evolve and transform into a better version of yourself, those environments are scarce. And the reason why they are scarce is because it's the enemy's job to keep you entertained. It's his job to keep you distracted. You know what I'm saying? Because the more you know, the more that you're going to grow. That's note number 2. The more that you grow, the more that you know, the more you're going to grow. I appreciate y'all, man. Thank you for the snow. I appreciate you. Let's just be real. What you say, Coach? The more you know, the more that you're gonna grow. And that's a red pen right there, baby. Yeah, everybody want to be entertained. You want to be in the rooms where you're entertained. Nobody want to be in the rooms where you're gonna grow. When somebody's trying to tell you to get to an empowerment event, they gotta push it and push it and push it and post it and post it and post it and have to beg you to get out there to get your ticket, beg you to get over here and get on board. But if somebody was to drop the event for a concert, you done got your ticket already. 4-5 months in ahead of time, because everybody wants to be entertained. Nobody wants to learn. Then you're walking around trying to figure out why you're still doing the same thing that you've been doing for 10 years ago, for 15 years ago, for 5 years ago. Why are you still dealing with the same struggles? Why are you still dealing with the same heartbreak? Why are you still dealing with the same BS? Why are you still finding yourself in these same type of situations with different people? Why in the world am I still stuck the way that I'm stuck? Well, baby, you're stuck the way that you're stuck because you're distracted. You're distracted. You don't know where you're coming or going. You don't know what's going on because you're so busy, so focused on being entertained that you won't even open up a self-help book so that you can expand your mind, that you won't even get into a webinar, something that you can sit in front of at your house, at your kitchen table and take notes, that you run from anything that's going to pour into your spirit because you want to satisfy your flesh. Anything to be entertained, you are willing to do. Anytime somebody starts trying to tell you something to help you correct your behavior, to help you become more aware in your life, you shut it down. Or they got to run in behind you. one or the other, baby. What we talking about, baby? You got to keep it P. We keeping it P, baby. We gonna keep it P. The first P I dropped out was pushing. So yeah, it's gonna be some situations in our life, some people in our life that we're gonna have to keep pushing right on past. We're gonna have to keep it right on going. What you doing? I'm gonna have to keep going right on by you. Why? Because I can't afford to be distracted right now. I can't afford to be giving my energy to anything and anybody right now. Understand that I'm very selective with the person that I am right now, because my first P is what? It's pushing. So in that moment, you got to understand that as I'm pushing through, I'm navigating through a lot of negativity. I'm navigating through a lot of hurt. I'm navigating through a lot of betrayal. I'm navigating through a lot of letdowns. And when you're in your car and you're following your navigation, understand that a lot of us, we don't even play the radio because we're watching our GPS. I need to hear when Cyrus tell me to make that right. I need to hear when Cyrus tell me to bust that U-turn. I need to hear when Cyrus tell me I'm going to have to swing left right here. And I don't want to be so caught up in the music that I get distracted from what it is that he's telling me, so that I end up 4 or 5 miles out the way. And now I got to do what? I got to bust a U-turn. I'm losing time now because now I'm rushing. Now I'm putting myself in a tight spot because I could potentially get a ticket or anything, because now I'm speeding, trying to catch up. What are you trying to tell me? Stay focused. You got to stay focused. Keeping it P. It's some things in your life you're going to have to keep pushing. You're going to have to drown out all the noise. You're going to have to suppress all the noise. You're going to have to push past all the noise, all the drama, all the chaos. You're going to have to lock in with yourself in a way that you've never locked in before. You have to be committed in a way that you may have never been committed before. You almost got to become a totally different person than the person that you were before. You got to keep it P. Keep it pushing. Because some people in some situations are distractions. That's entertainment. I ain't learning nothing from that. The next thing, right? Because we got to keep moving. I got another one. Keeping it P. What's my next P, coach? You got to prioritize. I got to prioritize. Come on. Oh yeah, that's my next P right there. I got to learn how to prioritize. I got to learn how to prioritize. I got to learn what's important for me and what's not. I got to learn what's important for me and what's not. Why do you say that, coach? Because a lot of times we're getting minor things major energy, major attention, things that add no value to our life. We're spending days, we're spending hours, we're spending months, we're spending weeks, we're spending years worrying about things that we can't change, stressing about things that we cannot change. We can't do nothing about that situation. There's nothing that you can say or do that's going to be able to change what is real right there. You have got to do what? You got to get to a place in your life where you learn how to prioritize your life. Prioritizing your life also means prioritizing your thoughts. If what I'm thinking right now ain't beneficial to me, change the subject. That's a fact. I gotta, yeah. Cause I don't need to be at work thinking about home, and I ain't got to be at home thinking about work. I'm gonna have to change the subject. Why do you say that, coach? Because it's extremely important for you to live in the moment. It's extremely important for you to feel the joy and the peace in that moment. The moment that you get to the point where you at home and you worried about work, then now you're doing too much. When you're at work and you worried about home, then baby, you're doing too much. You're overloading. You're putting too much pressure on yourself in that moment. You gotta know how to cut certain things off. Understand that when you're moving throughout life, you should be wherever your body at. That's where your mind need to be as well. You need to be super focused on what you got going on in that moment so that you can perform your very best. I'm going to give my very best performance no matter where I'm at, because that's right. I'm prioritizing every area of my life. So when I get to work, I'm at work. When I get home, then I'm at home. That means my job phone ain't got no business ringing because I'm at home with my family. Understand that I'm going to enjoy that moment. Why? Because a good quality of life that matters when you're on your spiritual journey, when you're on your healing journey, when you're on your self-love journey. What you said, coach, having a good quality of life that matters. Nobody want to feel like all they do is work and go home and work again and sit and sleep and think about work and get back up and think about work all day long. You can't even go out with your children. You can't enjoy nothing that you got going on because your mind is so flooded with all this extra stuff. You got to know how to turn certain stuff off. You got to be present in that moment every single time. Yeah, ain't no way, baby. No, a good quality of life matters. Understand that I'm going to enjoy my life. You only got one life to live. Understand that. You only get one life to live. And you owe it to yourself to do what? To live it up to the fullest, to enjoy every single moment of it. Understand that. Take full advantage of every single day that you have, that you've been blessed with. Because when I tell you, it's some folks out here that wish they had that opportunity, that wish that they were in your shoes to be able to experience one more day, and they can't. Oh no, stop playing. Stop taking that lightly. Stop taking it like, oh yeah, everybody get that opportunity, because they don't. Understand that you should be grateful every single day. Learn how to prioritize your day, prioritize your life, prioritize your thoughts. Give everything a time frame. I believe in being organized. Why? Because number one, you got to understand that life be out here lifing. Life be showing up out here lifing. And if you don't know what's going on in your life, you will be consumed with it and not refuse to allow life to consume me. That's why you have to go outside of your way. And I'm gonna tell you this comes with that prioritizing your thoughts and everything. Because one thing that you're gonna have to learn how to do is learn how to learn your insecurities so that you won't always show up looking the same. You have to, when you prioritize in your life, one of the first steps that you ought to be doing when you prioritize in your life is identifying what my triggers are. Let me identify my triggers. Let me identify my insecurities in my life, because one thing that I can't do is continue to show up the same way that I've been showing up before. So you're going to sit yourself down and you're going to do an evaluation on yourself. I'm talking about what are you doing when you're getting in a place in your life where you start to evaluate yourself, prioritizing yourself, prioritizing your life, prioritizing your thoughts, prioritizing what it is that you give time, energy, and effort to. One of the things that you want to do before you do anything is you want to sit yourself down and do a self-evaluation on you. You need to find out, what are my triggers? What are my insecurities? Why do this make me tick? Why does this upset me so bad? Why does this make me feel a certain type of way? Why does this make me cry? Why does this make me feel angry? Why does this right here send me from 0 to prison real quick? What are you saying? You have to learn your fears, learn your insecurities so that you won't always show up the same way. That's a note right there. Yeah, you got to do that. There you go, friend. That's right. Self-inventory. You know why? Yeah, because if you don't, you're going to start wasting valuable time. You'll be wasting valuable energy, valuable resources, because you're showing up the same type of way. So even though you have your plan and you're prioritizing certain things, you got to understand that what's going to happen is that you'll get to that place where you're throwing yourself all off schedule, and you'll find yourself starting over all the time. Why? Because you haven't laid anything to rest, because you haven't separated yourself from anything. The same person, you might got different outfit on and all of that, but the inside of you is still that same broken person. The inside of you is still the same individual. You have got to change your mindset. You got to know, why does this bother me that way? And once you identify your triggers, identify your insecurities, once you identify those things, now you owe it to yourself to create a healthier response. See, it used to piss me off, and now I see that people say it just because they want to piss me off. It used to get up under my skin, and now I notice that people that are around me that been knowing me for a while, they know that it gets up under my skin, so they do it just to get up under my skin. They know that right there, that's a sensitive subject for me, and they know that if we going in it and we going back and forth and whatnot, what'll happen is they'll say that, they'll bring that up, because they know that that's going to make me be quiet. They know that that's going to make them win the argument, because I'm going to shut completely down, and I ain't going to want to talk no more, and I ain't going to have no more fight in me, because once they say this or once they do that, they already know that that's a soft spot for me. And that's why you have to learn how to prioritize your life. And part of prioritizing your life, prioritizing your thoughts, is by you sitting down and doing a evaluation of what's important and what's not, what makes me tick, what doesn't, what do I need to be working on so I don't self-sabotage, what do I need to be handling so that I don't self-destruct, what do I need to be putting on the top of this this list because I need to handle this stuff right here because I don't want to throw all this work away. I don't want to put all this work on myself, then throw it slam back out the window. I don't want to be over here doing all of this and then having a restart every single other month, having a restart every single week. I need to be on board with me. You need to know what makes you tick. Part of your priorities is identifying your triggers, identifying your insecurities, identifying why you show up the way that you show up, why things make you feel a certain type of way that you're feeling right now. That's part of your priorities. That should be your top priority. Another thing that's on your priority list is actually looking at the relationship that right there, that's your mindset. The next part of that is, a next part of your priorities is looking at the relationship that you have with yourself. Come on, it's a three-part note. It's looking at the relationship that you have with yourself. Am I treating me the way that I need to treat me? Am I showing up for me the way that I need to show up for me? Am I practicing great self-care? Hello, somebody double tap on the screen. We're talking about priorities. Priorities. Number one was your what? It's a three-part note. Was your mental health, right? Identifying your triggers, your insecurities, figuring out why things make you feel a certain type of way. Why does those things trigger you the way that they do? Why they upset you the way that they do? And once you identify those triggers, now you own it to yourself to create a healthier response. The next part of that is what? It's the relationship that you have with yourself. How am I treating me? Why is that important, coach? Because self-care is what keeps you fueled. Self-care is what keeps you in the game. You got to take care of yourself. You got to know how to take yourself out on a date. You have to know how to give yourself a compliment. You have to know how to really love on yourself. That's important. Why is that important, coach? Because people change all the time. They love you today and won't love you tomorrow. Be there with you today but won't be there tomorrow. Be all on board with what you got going on right now. But if you say the wrong thing, if you do the wrong thing, if you don't come through how they want you to come through, if you don't give them what they feel like you should give them, if you don't provide what they feel like you should have provided in any type of way, shape, or form, then guess how fast that'll change? Skinny minute. Just like that. People change their mind about you all the time. And you got to know who you are, whether you're connected to them or not. You got to know what you got going on, whether you're connected to them or not. You got to know who you are, even if it's just you by yourself. You got to still stand firm in what it is that you know. You can't get caught up in folk. The most important relationship that you're going to have is going to be a relationship that you have with yourself. You got to take care of you, even if it's just you. Come on now. Your mental health. Your relationship with you. Come on. I'm waiting on y'all because y'all better be taking these notes. It's your mental health. Then the relationship that you got with you. Let me get some love, IG. Thank you, PMS. I appreciate you. PMS with Jackie. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. She said, it's exactly what I'm going through. Well, I'm glad that you tuned in there, and I'm glad you locked in with us this morning. I appreciate you. Thank you, Ricardo. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for that fire. Thank you. Thank you, Heather. Denise, thank you so much. I appreciate you loving me up right now. Thank you so much. Y'all double tap on that screen. We at 119K right now on TikTok. Double tap on that screen, man. Said I needed this. You're more than welcome, man. I try to come on and, man, and drop y'all videos all the time. When I tell you that your mental health is extremely important, I mean just that. You know what I mean? This right here, if you want to be able to have a beautiful life, live a fulfilled life, a life that you're satisfied with, you got to make sure that you're taking care of your mental health. You got to make sure that you're pouring into yourself. You got to make sure that you are the most valuable person on your team. They go to love right there. Thank you, Miss Graves. Thank you starting today and forever. I see 2 badges coming through. We need 3 more. We need 3 more badges, man. We need 3 more badges. I swear I thought I missed. Oh, no. You ain't miss it. I had a session this morning. So I came on a little bit later. Double tap on the screen. It's a third part. No, so it's your mental health. Then it's your relationship with yourself. And the third part right here is it's the relationship that you got with other people. It's the relationship that you have with other people. Your priorities are your mental health, the relationship that you have with yourself. And thirdly, it's the relationship that you have with other people. Well, coach, why is that third? Because some people are not more important than you in your life. That's why. And that's where the problem come in at. It's because we want to make everybody else more important in our life than what we're making ourselves. We want to come second to everybody. We want to come next or runner up or be coleslaw to everybody. And at the end of and the reason why we want to behave that way is because we are so afraid of how other people are going to think, what they're going to feel about us being first in our life. Understand, I can't be a good mother until I'm a good me. I can't be a good sister, a good brother, a good wife, or a good husband until I'm a good me. Me fixing the relationship with myself, me taking care of myself, me being in great mental health with myself is going to make me great for anybody that's connected to me. There's nobody that's going to come before me. I'm talking about in the humanly. We ain't talking about God. We're talking about in the flesh. I'm not being runner up to nobody. I'm not being second place or second best to nobody. I don't even want you to say that to me. Oh, you first in my life. No, take care of you first, baby. Take care of you first. Hello, somebody. I'm about to do it. I'm about to do it. If you was gonna throw something, get prepared to throw it. If you get prepared to throw it. Yeah, I don't want to come first in nobody's life. I don't want that type of responsibility. Don't want that type of weight. Don't want you coming over there dumping that right there on me. I want you to be first in your life, because I'm definitely gonna be first in mine. Ain't nobody coming before me in my life. The most valuable relationship, the longest relationship that I'm ever going to have is the relationship that I got with myself. My kids are going to grow older. They're going to get up out my house and go live their best life and do whatever it is that they want to do. And they're going to come see me whenever they can. They're going to do for me whatever they can. And I get it. They say train them up so that they can go. And I'm all good with that. I'm going to be the person that's going to be stuck with me for the rest of my life. I am going to give me the very best me that I could give me. And I can care less how anybody feel about that. I'm going to be happy. I'm going to have joy. I'm going to have peace. I'm going to live every single day to the fullest. Understand that. And guess what else? I ain't going to feel guilty about it. Yeah, that's a fact. You can put that in red ink, because there's a lot of y'all right now. Every single time that you get ready to go treat yourself, you get to feeling guilty. Every single time that you want to go out to the mall and you want to buy yourself something nice because you feel like you deserve it, you get to feeling guilty. Every single time that you want to do something for yourself because you feel like you did a good job, you get out there and you feel guilty. Let me get into mother's business real quick. A lot of times y'all been and worked all that overtime on them jobs, been and got a little bit of extra money and can do something nice for yourself, can take yourself to get your nails done, your toes done, can take yourself out there and get you a new hairdo, can take yourself out there and take yourself to a nice dinner. But what happens instead? You take yourself right on into them folks' mall and you start picking up something for that child. You take yourself right on to that grocery store and start picking up them kids' favorite snacks. Every single time they turn around that you're doing something nice for you, you turn right back around and you start giving all of your stuff away. I want you to understand, it's a new challenge, baby, as we go into this new phase of life, as we continue to learn and to grow. I want you to start loving on yourself. Start taking yourself seriously. Start doing things for yourself. And when you do it, and you do not have to feel guilty about it. You deserve to be happy too. You deserve to be loved too. You deserve to be respected too. You deserve to have somebody in your life, even if it's just you, that you know for a fact that I can count on. If I can't count on nobody else, I'm going to count on me. And I'm not giving me the tired me. I'm not giving me the wore out me. I'm not giving me the watered down version me. I'm not giving me the drained version of me. I'm not giving me what I got left of me. I'm giving me the best of me. I'm getting me before I give me to anybody else. What you doing today, coach? Keeping it P. That's right. That's a fact. I'm keeping it P. Go ahead. I'm waiting on y'all to get to 200K. Y'all down here, y'all at 145.7. Double tap on that screen. I'm waiting on them to get to 200K. Hit the share button on the live. Bring some folks in because I got some more notes. Understand that. Bring some more folks in because I got some more notes. That ain't it. I got a little bit more. And y'all might see me all the way up until Wednesday or Thursday of this week. I'm going to be coming on. So go ahead and get ready for it. Double tap on my screen real quick. Yeah, we talking about keeping it P. Keeping it P today, baby. Understand that keeping it pushing. Understand that living a life that is prioritized. Hello, somebody. Doing what you need to do to make sure that you stay in the flow. That's what we doing. We talking about keeping it P. Yeah. And because I don't want nobody, I don't want nobody tiptoeing up in my life. And I don't want to be first in your life because you ain't about to be first in mine. You are not about to be first place in my life. You're not going to be that. So if you think that that's what's about to happen over here, you might as well go find you somebody else to play with. Don't nobody come before me in my life. And I don't want to come before you in yours. Why? Because I'm going to need for you to have what? That third P. Hello, somebody. The third P. If you're ready for the third P, I just need for y'all to put in the comment section, we ready. If y'all ready for the third P that I'm going to drop, just put in the comment section, we ready. Yep, that's a fact. I don't want to be first place in your life because you're not about to be first place in mine. I don't want to be the most important thing in your life because you ain't about to be the most important thing in mine. Understand that the most important person in my life is me. The MVP of my life is me. Understand that I can't be nothing to nobody else until I'm everything that I need to be with me. And I'm tired of giving myself the least of me. I'm not doing that no more. And my third P is this right here. It's peace, baby. I don't need you to come over here and be my peace. I don't need that from you. I need for you to be at peace with yourself so you don't destroy the peace that I done created off of myself. Hello, somebody. What you need them to be? I need you to be already at peace. That's the number third P right there. Already at peace, baby. Already at peace. Don't come over here with your foolishness. Hello, somebody. I know. So I said, hold on before you threw your shoe, because I knew once I dropped that one that's what was going to happen. I need for you to understand that I'm not going to allow you to destroy the peace that I've created for myself. Understand that. I need somebody. I really need somebody to really, you know what I'm saying? I can't do too much because y'all know my back's still messed up. I can't do too much, but if y'all don't mind, just throw the dancing lady inside my comment section real quick. Put the dancing lady inside my comment section real quick. If you at a place in your life right now when you just like, one thing's for sure, two things for certain, is I'm not about to let you destroy my peace. Good morning, Jay. How you doing, love? I can't let you destroy my peace. I done been in a place in my life where I didn't know if I was coming or going. You don't know how hard I had to work to get here. You don't know about the nights that I spent crying all by myself. You don't know how I had to pick myself up and grab the tissue and wipe my own eyes. You don't know about all the times that I was just driving in circles because I was so stressed out. I was so frustrated with life. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what my next move was going to be. You don't know what I had to go through to be able to get to where I'm at right now. You don't understand my late night hours. You don't understand the pacing of the floor. You don't know my wilderness that I had to endure in order for me to be able to create the peace that I got right now. I cannot afford for you can't destroy my peace. Let's be real, baby. Let's get real with it. I can't, that's costing me too much. That's costing me too much. I can't do that. I can't do that. Come on, double tap on my screen. Thank you forever. I appreciate that badge. That was for my sister right there. She said, let me go ahead and bless you real quick. Yeah, come double tap on the screen. Let's just be, I can't do that. That right there, that's a price that I can't afford to pay. I can't pay that price right there. I can't allow you to destroy my peace. You don't know what I had to go through to get here. You don't know the sessions that I had to book to get here. You don't know the therapy couches that I had to go lay on to get here. You don't know the friends that I had to walk away from to be able to get here. You don't know the family members that I had to them ties with in order for me to be able to get here. I done went through some things that you would never believe in order for me to get to where I'm at right now. I know it looks good to you. It sounds good to you. It's dressed nice to you. I get that, but you don't know the backstory to how it is that I got. Come on, that's good teaching. Let's be real. Let's be real. Let's be real. Yeah. I don't need you to be my peace. I don't need you to be my peace. Come on now. I don't need you to be my peace. Double tap on the screen real quick. We at 183.6K. We need to get to 200K. I don't need you to be my peace. I don't need you to be my peace. What I need for you to do, I need for you to already be at peace with yourself. I need for you to already know who you are. I need for you to already know what it is that you want to do in your life. I want you to already be set up and operating at 100% in your own life so that when you come over here, you won't destroy. Yeah. Come on now. Come on. Yeah. Come on. Let's just be real. Like, yeah. So you won't come over here destroying everything that I worked so hard to build. So that you won't come over here tearing down everything that I worked so hard to build. Like, you don't know what I went through to get to where I'm at right now. And some of us, we done been through hell. Some of us done been through hell right here on earth. I don't need you to be my peace. I need for you to be at peace with yourself. So you don't destroy the peace that I've already created in my own life. I need for you to be operating at 100%, just like I'm operating at 100%, because without that, we're unequally yoked. And if we're unequally yoked, then you and I both know it, that I ain't gonna be able to do it. Snip, snip. I'm not carrying any extra weight. I'm not carrying anybody else's cross. I'm not overly extending myself. I'm not overplaying my part. I'm not overdoing anything in my life anymore. I'm operating with boundaries. And if you cannot reciprocate, you cannot participate. I just need for you to know that if you can't give what I'm giving, if you can't match my grind, if you can't match what I'm doing, understand, then we can't deal. Yeah, you can call it whatever you want to call it, baby. You can, you can call it whatever you want. You can call it whatever you want to call it. Say I'm too much to deal with. Or go ahead. Say I'm too much. Say I'm too much to deal with. Say it don't take all of that. But yeah, I just want you to know. Say whatever you want to say. But baby, I'm telling you right now, I ain't gonna be able to do it. I ain't gonna be able to do it. I'm not being no adult babysitter. I'm not babysitting no grown adults. That's not my job title. I'm not about to do it. I understand that you're working hard and you trying to get ahead in life, but that ain't my job, baby. Understand that I'm gonna need for you to go head on and do what you got to do over there. Know that. Go get yourself together over there. But ain't no need you thinking that you about to come over here and you about to be no energy vampire in my life. You ain't about to suck me dry. You ain't about to make me unhappy. You ain't finna have me walking around looking like a 13-year-old boy going through puberty, all broke out in the face. I'm not finna be missing no meals. I ain't gonna be missing no rest up out my bed. I'm not about to be having no stress attacks or panic attacks. I'm not going through none of that for nobody. I want you to understand that you're going to have to get up out of here. Understand, I'm not trying to be unequally yoked with nobody. Your drama and your trauma do not belong to me. That's not my job to fix. That's not my job to repair. You're going to have to go find you somebody else to do it, and you're going to have to go find somebody else to do it expeditiously, because two things I know how to do is what, y'all? Get out your face and out your way. And I can do it just like that. I done perfected my exit. If I don't know how to do nothing else, I know how to get out your face. If I don't know how to do nothing else, I know how to walk smooth off. Mid-conversation, let the vibration don't be right. I will abort a mission. You better ask about me. I will abort a mission. That's right. This ship ain't shipping. Send my canoe. I'm up out of there. I'm telling you that right now. I don't play games with folk. And that's how serious you got to be about your own life. You got to stop playing with folk. Get up out your life. I'm not finna play with you. I'm not about to play with you. You're gonna have to go get somebody else to do it. I'm not about to play with you. I'm not about to do it. I don't want to be connected to nothing or nobody that's always whining and crying. I don't want to be connected to nobody that's going to be out there every single time it turn around. You got a sad story. Every single time it turn around, you over there being tormented in some type of way. Every single time it turn around, somebody doing this to you, somebody doing that to you. It's this and this, that, or whatever. What's your fourth P tree? Somebody just asked me what my fourth P is. I got another P. Y'all at 214. Y'all gonna have to double tap, man. Y'all gonna have to get me right down here on TikTok, man. Y'all gonna have to, I got another P for you. I'm not finished. I got some more. I don't care. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I got some more. I'm waiting on them to double tap on my screen. Y'all got to be way further than where y'all at right now. Somebody asked me what was the first two P's. The first P that I got. I'm sorry. The first P that I gave y'all was pushing. Your first P was pushing. You got to learn how to keep it pushing. First P was keeping it pushing. You got to learn how to keep it pushing through everything, navigating through everything, the hurt, the pain, the annoyance, the aggravation. You got to learn how to push through everything. I'm waiting on them. They gonna have to get the 300K. They playing with me down here. I'm waiting on y'all, and while y'all double tapping on that screen, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna run through this, and then we're gonna get to that one that I'm at right now. While y'all getting us there, y'all at 226.5. Double tap on that screen, TikTok, and also do me a favor, hit that share button. Hit that share button. Bring some folks into this live video that you know for a fact they've been talking to you about the same thing and ain't made no changes, and you about sick of it. bring them on in here so I can help you get them together real quick. Because we ain't taking none of this into our 2024. Folk gonna have to get it together or they gonna be gone forever in 2024. We not about to keep playing with y'all. We not gonna keep begging y'all to get right. We ain't gonna keep begging y'all to do the right thing. We ain't gonna keep begging y'all for love. We ain't gonna keep begging y'all to get in alignment. None of that. We gonna start leaving folk right there where we met them at. Right there, baby. Understand that, and we doing it before 2024 because y'all coach like to be what? I like to be proactive. I'm not a reactive type of person. I like to go ahead, I like to be ahead of the game, and I teach my people to be ahead of the game. Stop waiting till the bottom fall out of things before you start making changes. Start making changes right now today. Understand that. So the first P that y'all got was keeping it pushing. I don't care what's going on. You keep your eyes on your paper and you keep moving forward. The second P that I gave you was what? It was about your priorities. What are the characteristics that I gave y'all, or the 3 points that I gave y'all for y'all priorities? What's my priorities, coach? Your first priority is going to be your mental health. Hello, somebody. That's going to be your first priority. The most important priority, because you can't be a good anything until you're a good you. You can have all the money in the world, but if your mental health is in shambles, you just like, you just as bad as anybody that's broke. Understand that, because you still don't know if you coming or going. All the money in the world will not fix your mental health. All the money, all the bags, all the cars, all of that, all your bills can be paid, but if you still messed up mentally, you just got a nice bank account with a broken mentality. And in order for you to have balance, you got to make sure that your top priority is your mental health. The second one was what? The relationship that you have with yourself. How you treating you? I gave you 3 points. How you treating you? How you showing up for you? When the last time you took yourself on a date? When the last time you did something nice for yourself? When the last time you showed yourself some love? The third one was the relationships that you got with other people, right? Why is that the last one? Because ain't nobody relationship more with your relationship with them ain't more important than the relationship with you that you got with you. The relationship with you that you got with you is most important. And you got to understand that on this journey, this healing journey, it's going to be sometimes in your life when you're going to want to walk slam away from them folks, and you gonna have to do it. You're gonna have to speed right on past them. I love you, but I gotta go. You comfortable with that? You like it? I love that for you. You happy there? I'm gonna leave you right there where you happy. You think highly of that situation and those folks? I'm gonna leave you right there with those folks that you think highly of, and you got to keep right on moving. Understand that. What they say? Yep, that's right. This shit gonna keep on rolling. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm proud Mary, baby. I'm about to keep right on rolling without you. I'm not begging nobody to get on board. I'm not begging nobody to understand. I'm not begging nobody to do a doggone thing. I'm at a place in my life right now where I'm gonna pick me, and I don't care how nobody else feel about it. I'm picking me. Don't care who get upset. I'm picking me. Don't care who walk away. I'm picking me. Don't care about the whispers or the stares. I'm still gonna pick me. Why? Because the broken thinking that we used to have was that we gotta take care of everybody before we take care of ourselves. But the new thinking that we understand now is I can't take care of nobody until I take care of me. I can't be nothing to nobody until I'm everything that I need to be to me. And then the third one that I gave you was what? It was peace. I just want to say that one right there, that's the one that had them worked us up right there, baby. Yeah, because my peace mean everything to me. And I'm gonna tell you that right now. My peace mean everything to me. What I told y'all a couple of weeks ago, baby. Peace is the new wealth, baby. You want wealth, get peace. You want wealth, get peace. Peace is the new wealth, baby. One thing for sure, two things for certain. I ain't gonna play about this peace. The moment that you start causing me any type of drama, snip, snip. The moment that you get inconsistent, then it's snip, snip. The moment that I see that 1 and 2 ain't equaling 3, snip, snip. The moment that I see that you ain't the person that I thought that you was, snip, snip. Because people know how to pretend well. Them smoking mirrors be really well. Understand that. They be really smoking over there. Understand that once I see that you trying to bamboozle me, to hoodwink me, once I see that you trying to finesse me, that you trying to get over on me, once I see that you ain't the person that you presented, that was all representation, watch this here. Baby, yours, yeah, I get gone fast. Skin in minute. I'm talking walk smooth off. I don't be playing with folk. Hello, somebody. And again, I'm going back to it. I don't want to be connected to nothing or nobody that's always whining, that's always crying, that always got an issue. You ain't never happy. You wake up complaining. You wake up mad. You mad that you woke up this morning. How you mad that you got to see a new day? You wake up, ain't even put your feet on the ground, still got morning breath, and the only thing that you doing is whining and crying already. What's your fourth P Street? Positivity. That's my next one. Positivity. Push, priorities, peace, positivity. Positivity. Yeah, come on now. Yeah, baby. Okay, talk to me. If they gonna do all the crime, what the baby gonna do? You know what I'm saying? If you gonna do all the crime, what the baby gonna do? What the baby gonna do? Positivity. Positivity. You have got to keep your mind focused on positivity at all costs. What we're talking about today, keeping it P. You have got to keep your mind focused on positivity. What's the note, coach? Stop allowing the enemy to distract you from your assignment. Stop allowing the enemy to distract you from your assignment. Well, why does that go with positivity? Oh, I'm about to get there. That goes with positivity because the enemy is, once you operating with a positive mindset, once you're the type of person that's looking for that silver lining, once you get to that place in life where you're just walking around, you got that smile on your face and you happy, joy. Once you start to feel like you got all your ducks in a row, the one time that you start to feel like everything is happening the way that you've been hoping and praying that it'll happen, that's exactly when that negativity will come. And that negativity ain't nothing but a distraction. And what you say, coach, I said, as soon as you start feeling like you got everything together, if there's anybody that's going to be on this live, how you doing, I be kind? And soon, if there's anybody on this live that's going to be open, that's going to be real about the situation and say, coach, you know what? That's me. Ouch. Hello, somebody. Ouch, real quick. But I tell you, I just said that the other day, coach. As soon as I start getting ahead, as soon as I start doing things the right way, as soon as I get everything lined up how I want it to be, I'd be doggone if somebody ain't called my phone with some negativity. I'd be doggone if somebody ain't come knock on my door ready to gossip. I'd be doggone if somebody ain't called my phone and they ready to tell me something negative, and this person going through this and this person going through that and this person just fell out and all this. And as soon as I'm at a happy place in my life, as soon as everything is going how I want it to go, here come the negativity, here come the BS, here come the drama, here come the trauma, here come the extraness, here come the husband acting up, the wife acting up, the children acting up, here come the problems. What's the note? Stop allowing the enemy to distract you from your assignment. Positivity. I don't care what it is that's going on in your life. I don't care how bad that situation might look. I don't care how bad that everybody is speaking about it. I want you to understand that there's always a way out. Understand that my grandmama used to say it's more than one way to skin a cat. I need for you to understand and trust God in every single situation that you're in. Hello, somebody. I'm going to say that one more time for the folks that might have been in the back that wasn't listening just now. I'm going to need for you to trust God in every situation that you're in. There hasn't been a time yet in your life where you understand that he left you. It hasn't been a time in your life, you know what I'm saying, where you can say that, oh, I was in this and I just felt like I just couldn't come back from it. You came back from every situation, and we know that you came back from every situation because you are watching this video right now. And all of us have experienced a time in our life where we felt like that was going to be the end of us, that was going to destroy us, that was going to take us out, that the judge was going to throw the book at us, that the doctor wasn't going to be able to correct whatever was going on with us, that we were going to end right here. This was going to be my final moment. And guess what? Just like that, with the snap of a finger, with a blink of an eye, all of a sudden things turned around for you. All of a sudden you got a new door open for you. All of a sudden you got that new job that you needed. All of a sudden somebody reached out and your credit was approved and you were able to get that car and the things that you needed to get you to and from so that you could handle business the way that you needed to. All of a sudden a way was made. And just like a way was made then, a way is going to be made right now. What are you telling me, coach? Remain positive. Yeah, that what I'm trying to tell you. I got another P that go with that one though. You can put I want you to combine these two together. Remain positive and remain in prayer. Remain positive and remain in prayer. Remain positive and remain in prayer. Those two P's, you're going to put them two together. That's right, baby. I'm going to be positive in every situation. I'm going to remain positive in every situation. Why? Because I'm going to be praying myself all the way through it. Y'all going to get sick of me. You're going to say, oh yeah, but you ain't never been in this much. I ain't never been in this pain before, and I ain't never been in this much prayer before either. Understand that because of the pain that I'm going through right now in my life, it's forcing me to pray. Because of the issues that I'm dealing with right now in my life, it's forcing causing me to pray because of the hardship, the trials, the tribulation, the dark hour that I'm in right now. It's causing me to pray. It's putting me in a position where I can't do nothing but pray. It's putting me in a position where I can't do nothing but pray and give it to God. That is, remain positive and remain in prayer. I want you to do whatever you know that needs to be done in this situation. That's it. That's all. At the end of the day, you got to understand that you owe that to yourself. You owe that to yourself. The moment that you start looking for the negative in situations, that's exactly what you're going to find. If you start looking for negativity in that, you're going to find that negativity. If you're looking for something to be wrong in that situation, in that relationship, in that friendship, in that familyship, then it's guaranteed that's exactly what you're going to find. That's why they say stop looking for things that you know that you don't really want to know, or that you really don't know that you can handle. Why are you always looking for negativity? Why are you always so obsessed with drama? Why are you so locked into chaos? You got to be mindful of the things that you're putting inside of you, because that negativity ain't nothing but a distraction. Yeah. You got to stop allowing the enemy to distract you from your assignment. Because the moment that you find that piece of negativity, that you're finding, soon as you find that, that's when you get ready to throw away your mission. Right when you find that piece of negativity right there, as soon as somebody says something, do something, or something happens that go against what it is that you've been working on, that right then and there, you will be willing to throw away your whole entire assignment. You could have been working on this thing for years. Understand that that's the power of distraction. Oh, that's good teaching. That's the power of distraction. You will throw away years worth of work if you get distracted. All you got to do is get to the point where you're distracted and you find that one negative thing. You will take that one negative thing and you will ostracize it so much. You will be keened in it or locked into that one negative thought, that one negative comment, that one negative person, and you will give them all your time, all your energy, all your effort. You will go outside of your way over there dealing with that negativity, but you can have hundreds of other people that were saying nothing but positive, and you won't acknowledge none of the positive, but you are out over there and you will shine up everything that's negative. That ain't nothing but the enemy. That's how the enemy operates. He wants to distract you from your assignment, and the moment that you start giving life to that negativity, you just abandon your assignment that quick. That's how he works. Understand that very cunning, very skillful at what he do. Been and robbed you of your stuff and you don't even know you've been robbed. Been and took it slam from you, you ain't even know it. You won't even know that it's missing until you go back. Okay, I'm just saying. Come on now. Let's just be. You won't even know that it's gone until you go look for it. You won't even know that it's missing or how long it's been missing until you go look for it. Let's just be real about it. That's the power of distractions. That's the power of negativity. Without one negative moment, one negative thought, destroy everything that you done worked on. Tear up everything that you done put all your time, your energy, and your effort into. It's extremely important to stay positive and to stay in prayer. All it takes is one slip up. All it takes is one. That's why I say one and done. You have to be mindful of the way that you move. You got to be mindful of the way that you operate. That's the reason why I said your priority is your mental health. Learning and identifying your triggers. Knowing why you feel the way that you feel so that you can create a healthier response. Because you don't want to be the cause of you having to start all the way over. Yeah, it's cool to reset. But don't just be purposely resetting. Oh, I'm going to do this and then I'm just going to reset tomorrow. Yeah, I'm having a hard day today, so I'm just going to do this and then I reset tomorrow. I just try again tomorrow. I just fix it on tomorrow. No, at that point, you're taking everything that you're doing as a joke. You're not even serious about what it is that you're doing in your own life. There should be no reason why you're resetting every other week, restarting every other week, every other month. Yeah, you're going to have some slip up along the way. Yeah, you're going to have some mishaps along the way. But that shouldn't be something that you're doing all the time. Come on now. You got to develop a mentality and understand that you got a choice to make. And going into 2024, and I'm just going to be real with you. You got a decision that you're going to make, baby. It's either you're going to go hard or you're going to stay right there in that same area that you at. It's either you're going to go hard or you're going to stay right there. But you already know what staying in that position that you're in, what it's going to cost you. And it ain't nowhere in the world that I know that my life is messed up. I know what it is that I'm going through. I know the pain that I'm living in. I know the stress that I'm living in. There's no way that I'm going to be aware of that situation and I'm just going to sit there. That I'm going to be aware of the brokenness that I have in my life and I'm going to just sit there. At that moment, you're making a decision right then to say that I'm giving up on me. And I don't know about you, but I just can't give up on me. It's either you're going to go hard or you're going to stay stuck. But that's a decision that you got to make. You have to make that decision. Can't nobody make that decision for you. You have to make a decision in your life if you're going to ride this thing all the way out with you or not. If you're going to be on board with you or not. If you're going to be committed to this cause or not. Sink or swim. That's right. It's some of y'all sitting and sinking. Some people are legit sitting and sinking. And we say sitting and sinking because you just won't do. Procrastination, laziness, concern what other people gonna think. You just sitting and sinking. And everybody else is living their best life. Everybody else is doing whatever it is that they want to do. Everybody's living their life however they want to live it. And here you are being wrapped up in what they think and how they feel about yours. The devil is a lie. You got to take back your power and understand that we're in a phase where you got to keep it P. You're going to have to keep it P. And that's a fact. And the reason why I do these live videos is because I understand that I understand two things. I understand two things right now. And I do the videos all the time. I understand that a lot of us have been misinformed. That's a fact. A lot of us have been misinformed. We've been given information by broken people. We was given church by broken people. We was given information about life, about love, about relationships. And we were given that information by broken people. People that were in survival mode. People that were in a place in life where all they knew to do was try to stick together to see if they could overcome. We will all overcome. And that's what they were focused on. We need these two incomes. We need everybody on board. We need this. We need that. And this is all that we've been holding on to. We've been holding on to that survival mode. Keep that man because a piece of a man better than no man. Keep that woman because a piece of a woman better than no woman. Girl, you don't want to do that. Don't let nobody have your man. Don't let nobody have your woman. You better fight for your family. Blood is thicker than water. All of these things are things that we've been taught. Don't take my business outside my house. Whatever go on in here, that's between us and this house. Don't you get out there and do this. And that right there is the things that we were taught. That's how we were taught. That's what we were brought up with. And now you got to understand that no, you get out here. If you're not being loved right, if you're not being treated right, if you're not being respected and protected, if your things are not going the way that you know for a fact that they should be going in your life, you owe it to yourself to honor yourself and what? Keep it pushing. I love you, but I gotta go. Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, I love you, but I gotta go. I'm not doing that with me, baby. I'm not sacrificing me for nobody. Understand that. That's right. When it comes down to those, when it comes down to that fact, blood thicker than water. What I want you to understand is this right here. I'm not about to let y'all destroy me. I might have did what y'all wanted me to do way back then because I didn't know any better. But now that you understand, we've been misinformed. But now that I am informed, now that I do know better, now that I know that that this ain't right, then guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to choose something different for myself. That's right. I'm choosing something different for myself. If you like that, if you want that in your life, if you okay with that type of living, if you okay dealing with that drama and that trauma and that chaos and that brokenness and letting folk just say and do whatever they want to do to you in your life because y'all share the same blood, then that's on you. But when it come down to me, I'm not going to give you that power. I'm not going to allow that to take place. I will cut you and auntie them off. I'm trying to tell you that right now. Yeah, I'm trying. You and auntie, y'all, both of y'all can go to hell. I'ma tell y'all real fast, baby. Yeah, real fast. I'ma tell you right now. You and auntie, y'all can both go to hell, baby. We not doing that. I'm just at that place. You gotta understand. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Respectfully, auntie. But yeah, you could go. I just want you to know, respectfully. But it just can't be me. I'm at a place in my life where I learn how to value the person that I am. Know that I know who I am. I know what I bring to the table, and I'm not going to water down the person that I am to fit what y'all want me to fit. I'm not going to dilute me to be what y'all need or y'all want me to be. I owe it to myself to live out loud. I owe it to myself to be my true, authentic self. And that's what I'm going to give to me every single time. But what happens is we've been misinformed. We've been misinformed for years. And now we have to go back and we have to unlearn a lot of these things that we thought were truths. We have to unlearn these things. They may have worked back then, but those things don't work now. Understand that. But who gonna stay in a relationship where they ain't doing up a line and cheating and you got 45 different siblings right down the road from you and you still letting Papa lay up in your bed? You got sisters and brothers that you ain't even know that you had, you know what I'm saying, and you still letting Papa lay. No, we're not doing none of that. Yeah, we're not about to do none of that. You're not finna disrespect me and still stay connected to me. You know, that's right, friend. You gotta deprogram. You're not gonna disrespect me and stay connected to me. You're not going to disrespect me and still have access to me. You're not going to disrespect me and still reap the benefits of me. We are not playing that game. In 2024, I need for folk to understand one thing, if nothing else. You better play where it's safe. Hello, somebody. 2024, y'all thought I was playing. Now I'm trying to tell you, you better play where it's safe, and it ain't going to be safe to play with me. It's going to be one and done. Once you show me who you are, that's exactly who you are to me. Understand that I'm not going to make it be something that I know that it's not. I'm not finna beg you, run after you. I'm not finna go outside my way trying to prove myself or my love to you in no type of way, shape, or form. I'm showing up as my true, authentic self. And if you can't see that, if you can't respect that, if you can't appreciate that, then you and auntie them can all go to hell. That's it, y'all. That's what you got to tell people. That's it. Y'all can all go to hell. I tell people go hell every day though. I'm gonna tell you that right now, baby. It's go hard to go home season around here. It's either go hard or go home. Understand that a lot of times, a lot of times you gotta understand that we just been misinformed. We didn't know any better, but we don't have any excuses right now. You may have been in a place in your life where you had excuses because you didn't know any better. We didn't have social media. We didn't have people jumping online, giving us notes, giving us free life coaching sessions, and you ain't gotta do nothing but send a gift or send a badge through. And somebody running down notes for you to help correct your mental health, to give you more knowledge and understanding of what your triggers are, what your insecurities are, you know what I'm saying, on ways to fix your life. We didn't have that when we were coming up. Now you have these things and you owe it to yourself to take full advantage of that. Every single time you see a video come up, you should jump on. Every time you see new information, you should be sharing it. You should be putting it out there. Why? Because I don't want to just fix me. I want to fix folks that's around me too, because I don't need them interrupting my peace because they're not at peace with themselves. So I'm going to share this. I'm going to post this. I'm going to put this out here because I want, you heard what she said. That's where I'm at with it too. Come on now. You got to stop being so invested in what's on you and become invested in the things that you're putting into you. Get into the seminars, get into the webinars, get into the empowerment conferences, get around people that you can learn from, that you can grow from. We are not in the 1980s and all of that when we didn't have social media where we could learn different things. Expand your mind. God, dog. You got to understand that the more that you know, the more that you're going to grow. Every single time. The more that you know, the more that you're going to grow. And that's the reason why the enemy fights so hard to keep you distracted, to keep you annoyed, to keep you agitated, to keep you frustrated, because he wants you to be entertained. He will much rather you go to a concert. He would much rather you go sit up and brunch. He will make sure that you have all the drinking buddies, all the smoking buddies, all the hangout buddies in the world, but will also make sure that you don't have not one person to pray with, not one person to fast with, not one person to touch and agree, because society have made it okay for you to be entertained and not educated. Let me get 5 badges, man, up top. I need 5 badges on IG. Double tap on the screen. Yeah, let's just be real. You owe it to yourself to learn your insecurities. You owe it to yourself to learn your triggers. And once you learn your insecurities, learn your triggers, you owe it to yourself to start making a healthier response for it. You owe it to yourself to be working on you every single day, doing what you need to do to be able to create a better version of yourself. But if you have not assessed yourself, if you have not sat down and did a self-evaluation on yourself, then guess what? You don't know what you need to correct. You don't know what you need to do. You don't know how you're going to fix that situation. Why? Because you have not set you down to find out what's wrong with me. What is it that I'm doing? How am I breaking my own heart? How am I contributing to my own suffering? What decisions am I making that keep putting me in this situation? Why is it that I keep attracting the same type of people? Why do I feel the way that I do when this is happening or when this is being said? Why is it this type of way? You have got to assess yourself so that you can make the right adjustments in your life. And this is something that you should be doing every 7 to 14 days. You should be adjusting and you should be assessing yourself. What is it that I can do differently this week? What type of prayer can I pray this week? What type of, I want to switch me up a fast and do another fast that week. I want to start reading 2 or 3 chapters. I want to do this and that. Everything that you should be doing, you should be giving yourself at least 3 wins a day. A spiritual win, a mental win, and a physical win every single day of your life. Why you owe that to yourself? Ain't no way. Stop allowing the enemy to distract you to the point where you destroy or abort your mission or your assignment. Come on, man. You got them peas. You got to keep it pushing. Everything don't deserve your attention. You shouldn't be over there giving your attention to everything and everybody. If some folk are already committed, leave them right there where they at. Thank you, Lisa Marie. Appreciate you. Leave them right there where they at. Understand that your priorities, your mental health, the relationship that you got with yourself, and then thirdly, the relationship that you got with other people. The next one is your peace. You got to understand that peace is a new wealth. If you can't do nothing else, you need to make sure that you're at peace. Understand that. Make sure you're at peace. Then the next one was what? Operating in prayer and positivity. I put those 2 together. Prayer and positivity. I'm going to be in prayer and I'm going to be positive and I'm going to be in prayer every single time that you turn around. And the last one, if y'all ready for the last one, y'all double tap on my screen and say, and just put we ready. I got one more P and I'm out the door. I'm out the door. I got something to go do. I'm out the door. What we talking about today? Keeping it P. I got to keep it P, baby. I got to keep it P. I got to keep it P. I just gave y'all P. I got one more P to drop though. I got one more P to drop and then I'm going to get up out of here. And when I drop this P, I need for y'all to understand how important it is for you to stand on it as well. Double tap on my screen real quick. Y'all at 382K. Double tap on that screen real quick. Let me get some love from y'all. See we ready up top? I see we ready up top, man. Y'all need 3 badges before y'all reach y'all goal up here. Man, y'all lagging down here on TikTok, man. Y'all at 385, 386. Y'all goal was 500. I don't know if y'all gonna make it today. I don't know if y'all gonna make it. I need y'all to double tap. I need y'all to double tap on the screen. Thank you, Aaron. I'm just living. I appreciate you. Yes, everybody, if you have not got your ticket, I got 8 tickets left for the event for January the 27th in Philadelphia. If you are in New York and Baltimore and Virginia, any other surrounding areas, man, I will be in Philadelphia. I will be in Philly Saturday, January the 27th. We got 8 tickets left till sold out. Y'all went bananas on that doggone Eventbrite yesterday. I got 8 seats left. If you're trying to get in the room with me, I need for y'all to do me a favor real quick. I need y'all to go to that Eventbrite or go to my website, which is LeroyHall.com. Go and grab those tickets. We only got 8 tickets left and we are done. That event is sold out. And I'm going to tell y'all right now, once those 8 tickets are gone, I cannot add any more because of the capacity of the venue. That's why I told y'all the venue space was limited. So after that, it's over with, right? December the 30th, I'm going to be in Houston, Texas. If you haven't gotten in the room, make sure you get in the room for that as well. That's the grand finale of the Mastermind Tour. That's Saturday, December the 30th, Houston, Texas. And then Saturday, January the 27th, I will be kicking off the Get in the Room Tour 2024 with Street Poet. It will be January the 27th in Philadelphia. Boundary said, I got mine. I know that's right. She said, okay. She said, I promise I'll be there. I know that's right, man. Come on. Yep, I'm coming to New York, but it'll be the last part, babe. It's going to be the last part of 2024, like December the 28th. When I'm coming to Jersey, I'm not sure just yet, but we'll see what I can do. We'll see what I can do. Wow, I wish I could be. Oh, Seattle. I ain't been to Seattle, Washington yet, man. I might have to slide up in there. Yeah, Philly is wild right now. They extremely lit. I'm loving this right now, man. I know I'm going to have me a good time. What about DC? I did DC twice this year, so they're not on the list for they're not on the tour list for 2024. New Orleans, yes, definitely coming to New Orleans. Chicago, I'm definitely coming to Chicago. Atlanta, I'm coming to Atlanta. Los Angeles, coming out there as well. Indiana, I'm not sure about Indiana, but I'll try. Canada, I'm coming to Canada. Dallas, y'all already know I'm coming. You know what I'm saying? Oklahoma, we're gonna see what we can do, man. Listen real quick, the last P that I want to drop on y'all real quick, the last P is this right here. Protective. I got 8 minutes. And y'all showing out now. Y'all done kicked it all the way up. Y'all at 434K. Y'all might make that 500 after all. I should have never said. I should have never doubted y'all. Yeah. New Mexico. I don't know about New Mexico, but I do know that I'm coming to Canada and I'm also going to be in Jamaica. I want to say this to you, Protective. I want you to understand that you have every single right to be protective over the person that you are. You should not be out here just giving you to anybody. Everybody should not have that type of access to you. Everybody should not be able to throw their feet up under your table. Everybody should not be able to step across that threshold to come into your house. Everybody should not have access to your phone and all of that. You have to be careful about who you are connecting yourself with. You have to be careful about who you're giving your time, your energy, and your effort to. You have got to be extremely protective and selective over the person that you are in this season that we're going into. I want you to understand that. I don't want you to take it lightly. When I say that we're going extreme all 2024, when I say that we're going to show out bad all 2024, and by show out, I mean in the best way possible, I'm saying that we are showing people who we are. We are showing people that we matter. We are showing people that we know our self-worth. We are showing people that we know what we bring to the table. We're showing people that confidence. We're showing people that I'm supposed to be here. That every single day that I wake up and I got breath in my body, it's because I still have a mission. I still got a purpose. I still have an assignment that's attached to my name. And I'm not here to play nice to get along. I'm not here to be friends with everybody. I'm not here to jump on no bandwagon or to jump on any type of trends with anybody. I am here to live the very best life that I can live. It might sound strange to some folk, might sound self-centered to some folk, but I done gave all that I'm going to give to the ungrateful. I done all that I'm going to do for the entitled. I done made all the sacrifices that I'm going to make for folk in this season right here. It's about me. I'm protecting me. I'm standing up for me. I'm speaking up for me. That's right. You owe that to yourself. I'm protective over me. Because I done made too many mistakes with me before. Some people ain't gonna like that part. I get it. But I'm gonna be honest about me. I done made too many mistakes for me. I done put myself in too many situations that I know I ain't had no business being in before. I done played with me a little bit too much. I done watered me down a little bit too much. I done diluted the person that I was and dealt with folk that I already knew wasn't on my level. I done got down over there and knew for a fact that I ain't had no business being connected to them friends. I knew for a fact that they were not my real friends and that I was giving more than what I was getting, that I was doing more than what would ever be done for me. I knew that I was trying to buy my way in. I knew that I was trying to finesse my way in. I knew that I was doing that because I wanted them to like me. I wanted them to accept me. I wanted them to love me. I wanted them to pick me. But that's not the person that I am right now. Understand that I am unlearning all the things that I thought that I knew. I'm letting go of all. Come on, I'm letting go of all the things that I thought that I needed, and I'm realizing now that everything that I wanted and everything that I needed, oh baby, I already possess it. Understand this. She said, man, what you calling me out? Friend, it's me too. We in the same boat together. I ain't ashamed. I done been there too. I know for a fact that I done watered me down to help out somebody else, to stay connected to somebody else. I knew for a fact that that person couldn't love me how I was loving them. I knew that they were damaged and still connected myself to them, thinking that my generosity and that my kindness and that my love would fix the person that they was. And in the end, I end up being lied to, being cheated on, being drugged through the mud, being taken advantage of. You ain't the only one. You think I jump on these videos and I get to say what I'm saying and say it with so much passion and conviction because I never experienced it? I lived through it, been in that situation, can write several books about it. I'm passionate about it because I know what it feels like. But I also know that you can come back from it. I also know that you can heal from it. I also know that ain't going to be the end of you. But you got to make a decision within yourself to say, are you with you or not? Because you owe this right here to yourself. This is a personal journey. And ain't nobody going to be able to do it for you but you. Every single day that you wake up and you put 10 toes to the ground, I want you to sweat yourself. Tell yourself how much you love you, because there's no love like self-love. And you first have got to love yourself way before you're able to love anybody else. It is your favorite online motivational speaker and life coach. It's your girl, Street Poet. Man, I just want to say something to both of y'all real quick. Y'all pulled this off in the last ending. I promise. We had 8 minutes and y'all pulled us off. I told y'all needed 3 more badges and y'all done reached our goal up top on IG, and y'all then came, I'm talking about, then pulled it all the way through. I don't know if it was Devon Time, Dessa, Leandra, all of, you know what I'm saying, Crystal, everybody in the chat. Man, y'all done took this thing all the way up to 516K. Y'all are 16,000 above what y'all goal was, man. Thank y'all so much. The goal was 500K. Y'all done took it all the way there. Friends said, we don't play about you, coach. And I love y'all, man. I love y'all so much for that. And then I started seeing the badges come up top as well. So I know we met our goal on IG as well, guys. I do need y'all to do me a favor, though. You know what I'm saying? I am trying to get rid of the last 8 tickets that we have. So if you see my flyer come across your Facebook page, do me a favor, hit the share button. If you see it come across your TikTok page, do me a favor, hit that share button. If you see it on your IG page, do me a favor, hit that share button. And even if you only sharing the flyer in your story, please understand that it's still greatly appreciated. I want to make sure that everybody is in the building. You know what I'm saying? If some of y'all like, oh, coach, I'm good at promoting, and you don't mind promoting the events for me as we go into the Get in the Room tour, inbox me. I want to be one of your promoters. I got you. I'll start sending you the flyer. I'll start sending you the promotional stuff for you to start putting up, and we can start working it that way. I want to make sure that every city that we go in, that every single city is packed out, that every single city that we did our very best job, the best that we could do to get everybody inside that room. Anybody, I'm telling you, it's gonna be a time. It's gonna be something that you definitely don't want to miss. And just wait to Philly. Philly gonna be the one that's gonna show you that, like, look, you're going to want to be in that room. You're going to want that energy. You want that love. And I made it extremely intimate because I want to be able to hug. I want to be able to touch. I want to be able to pray. I want to be able to exchange those words of empowerment to people. And I want you to understand that it's okay, that it's a safe space, all of that stuff, man. So the meet and greet will be before the event. We will have a refreshment time. We will have a time where you guys can ask questions. And then I'm going to come through with the word and with the notes. Then we will have a time time where the DJ will be playing, and while she's playing, we will be taking our pictures, doing our videos, and and then we're gonna be out. Just like that, man, in and out. I love me some y'all, man, and I want y'all to have an amazing day. Talk to you later.